Well, some big news in the Oklahoma political world is the governor's plan to bring sports betting to the state. In part 2 of Your Vote Counts, lawmakers explain why this could be problematic unless the state works with the tribes.
And welcome back. Family values and betting, how they go together in this segment. All right, let's start with late in the day on Friday, you get the press release saying the governor's ready for sports betting. And so I'm wondering, well, first of all, why you do that late on a Friday, but number two, what are the chances this is going to happen?
Well, I think we should have sports betting in the state of Oklahoma. I've said this on the show many of times, but here's the reality. We live in a world where we have agreements with our tribal partners that give them exclusivity on gaming. The problem and why the governor's not really a serious starter for this issue is it would break exclusivity. What it says is for the mobile sports betting that it would be run somehow through the government. The state of Oklahoma is going to get in the gambling business, which I really don't like. I like the idea that we have some movement on sports betting, but at the position we're at now, I don't know how to make it more clear. We can't break exclusivity. It would cost the state way too much money. We have to find a way to work with our tribal partners.
Okay, and mobile meaning this?
Yes.
Right, okay. Your thoughts about this? What about that late on Friday revealing of this?
Well, it was a little curious that the governor came out with his own plan. If you go back to the spring in the legislature, it was Representative Luttrell and Senator Coleman that ran a bill that would allow us to have a sports book in Oklahoma, and that bill didn't get a lot of traction. What that bill did do is what my colleague talked about. It looked at exclusivity and made sure that that would still be in place because we have compacts with our tribal partners. The governor's plan does not have that when it goes to mobile betting. It allows for the state to contract with companies like DraftKings or FanDuel or whatnot, get a fee for them in order to offer that. But that breaks exclusivity, which breaks the compact, which is a problem.
Okay, so the governor was in Israel this week, and that happened on Friday, and then this executive order about Family Month. Break that down for us.
Yeah, so the governor put out that November would be Family Month in Oklahoma, and I actually support this. I may shock some people at home, but I do like some of the things that the governor does. I think this is a good one. To focus on families is important for us. It is a value of Oklahoma citizens. I think we need to have strong families that help raise children in Oklahoma. But I think, and I would say, as you're all going to church this morning, the book of James says faith without works is dead. If we just talk about family, but we don't do anything with family, then it's just words. We need to make sure that people earn a living wage, that they have access to childcare, that they get good education. That's supporting our families. We need to do those things and make proclamations about family.
Would you talk about that all the time? And you talk about family values all the time. Your thoughts about this executive order?
Well, on this show, I'm never afraid to disagree with fellow Republicans, but I'm never afraid to tell them when I think they're doing a great job. While I may disagree on some of the gaming, I believe in Governor Kevin Stitt. I think he's a good man. I think his heart is pure. I think he is trying to do what's right, and I love the emphasis on family. I love the emphasis on the unit of the family. I think the degradation of American society is we are degrading the role of both the unit of the family, the unit of fathers, what they mean to that. I love that he spent time in Israel and did those things. I think this is great. Now, I do believe 23rd and Lincoln is going to change nobody's hearts. That's where the Oklahoma State Capitol is. That happens at home, and that happens in the church and with your family. But I love that our governor is leading and talking about these issues, because if we're really going to make a difference to do the things Jason's talking about doing, which I fully agree with, that's where it starts.
I'll bet you're right. Okay, you see what I did there? Hey, thanks for watching Your Vote Counts. See this again at news9.com/YourVoteCounts, news6/YourVoteCounts. Follow me on my socials at Mitchell Talks.